this leads us to the question also, let's link this to question with the question whether modernization goes together with fundamentalist religion. Well, of course, this is a question that we could argue in the 80s in America. Nobody could have said such a thing in the 60s when the civil rights movement was led by religion. Then religion was a very positive thing, and there it was. And let's say in the Jacksonian democracy, you have the evangelical Great Awakening goes hand in hand with the Jacksonian democracy, the movement. And you could say that actually you have the democratization of American religion, which is not anymore the New England clergy that leads, but it's very much led by the people. The ministry changes radically into basically ordinary laity becoming the ministers. And so you have a kind of democratization of religion that goes hand in hand with the political democratization. What happened is that the religion is involved at every contestation on both sides of the barricades. In abolitionism, you have religion, the same Baptist religion which in the North becomes one of the most radical abolitionists is the Baptist religion in the South that becomes the defender of slavery. And the same you would say about the role of religion in the women's suffrage, and you have the same thing. So basically, in any fundamental political transformation, the kind of the key events from Civil War, abolition, to the 20s, 30s, the emergence of kind of public education, of the press, etc. The 60s, the Civil Rights Movement. Religion has been very, very important. So the notion that somehow modernization produces only fundamentalist religion, this is something we have because of the specific context of the 1960s. You could say, well, but fundamentalism actually goes back to the 1910s, when first emerges this category, and that's true. And here again, you could say that this cannot be separated. I mean, this is something which I have, the three kind of process of secularization that American religion has gone through, American society. The first emergence of fundamentalism was against a very particular form of simply bringing liberal theology in because of the very unique fusion of theology and modern science that had emerged in America. I mean, I don't want to go into that. It had also to do with basically accepting Catholicism as a religion. Also, it had to do, I mean, the last Protestant crusade in which all the Protestants, conservatives and liberals could get together was in the Prohibition movement, and it was a movement directed against Catholics, basically, against immigrants that had not accepted the Puritan model of the Sabbath. It's a complicated story. Fundamentalism itself is not, we have not to be fundamentalism as a traditionalist defense of tradition. It's a very radical modern phenomenon. It goes together with Jacobinism. They're basically, fundamentalists are radical people. They have nothing to do with tradition. They're very radical and very modern, but in a very particular way, and in all traditions, I would say. They may have a very strong Jacobinist strain, certainly in Islam, you could say.